We make use of congruency for comparing two objects or shapes. When we say that two objects or shapes are congruent, we mean they have the same size and shape. Here we will learn about congruence of triangles, and we will also know why is it important to know the congruence of triangles in detail. First reason for understanding congruency of triangles is triangle is the polygon with least number of sides. Triangle has only 3 sides, and this is the least among polygons. Second reason is other polygons can be partitioned into several triangles. And the third reason is properties of polygons are proved using congruence of triangles. Now let's learn what determines the congruency of triangles. Here we will see what are the conditions for congruency of triangles. We are given 4 pairs of triangles here, and we have to find the congruent pairs from these. How do we decide the congruency of triangles in each pair? We will number these pairs as 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's discuss the first pair. In the first pair, in the 2 triangles, 2 corresponding sides are given to be equal. This side is equal to this side, and this side is equal to this side. How much minimum data should we have to construct a triangle? Is knowing the measure of just 2 sides enough? No. Knowing the measure of just 2 sides is not enough for constructing a triangle. We should know the measure of all the 3 sides. And here in this case, no information is given about the third side. So some students can take the third side to be not equal, like a student A can take it to be 5 centimeters and student B can take it to be 6 centimeters. And these sides can also have some measure. Let's say if this is 4 centimeters, then this will also be 4 centimeters. And if this is 5 centimeters, this will also be 5 centimeters. If we construct the 2 triangles with third side as 5 centimeter in one and third side as 6 centimeter in the second, the 2 triangles will not be congruent. Their size and shape will not be same. Also, there can be some students who take the measure of the third side as same. If student C takes the third side of this triangle as 7 centimeter and student D takes the third side of this triangle also as 7 centimeter and constructs the triangle, then the 2 triangles will be congruent. If you keep such triangles over one another, they will perfectly cover each other. So here in the first pair, nothing is given about the third side. It can be equal and it cannot be equal also. When it is equal, the triangles will be congruent, and when it is not equal, the triangles will not be congruent. So here in the first pair, we cannot say anything about the congruency of this pair. That means data provided is insufficient to determine the congruency of the first pair. Let's take the second pair. In second pair, 3 corresponding sides are given to be equal. That means this side is equal to this side is equal to this side, and this side is equal to this side. When students construct 2 triangles with all the 3 corresponding sides as equal, they will find that triangles will come out to be congruent. That means the 2 triangles can perfectly cover each other. So this means if we know in the 2 triangles all the 3 corresponding sides are equal, then we can know that the 2 triangles are congruent. So pair of triangles in the second case is congruent. Let's take the third case. In third case, 2 corresponding sides are equal and the included angle is also equal. So that means this side is equal to this side, and this side is equal to this side, and this included angle is equal to this included angle. When the students construct these two triangles with this given data, they will find that the two triangles constructed are congruent. That means the triangles perfectly cover each other. So this means that when we are given two corresponding sides and the included angle is equal, we can know that the two triangles are congruent. Let's take the fourth case. What do we have here? Here we have two corresponding angles are equal. That means this angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this angle. Also, the included side is also equal. So that means this side is equal to this side. When the students construct the two triangles with this data, they will find that the two triangles are congruent. That means two triangles perfectly cover each other. So, when we are given that two corresponding angles are equal and the included side is also equal, then we can know that the two triangles are congruent. Let's summarize what we have learned. In different cases here, that means in 4 cases, we had different kinds of data, and in 3 cases, we were able to decide that the given pair of triangles is congruent. So we were able to decide in this pair, in this pair, and in this pair that the triangles were congruent. In different situations, we do not have the same data. We should know what data is sufficient for determining the congruency of two triangles. There are times when sufficient data is not available to tell whether the given pair of triangles is congruent or not. In such a situation, we cannot say whether the triangles are congruent or not. For example, in the first pair, we were not in a position to tell whether the two triangles were congruent or not. In second, third, and fourth pair, we were able to tell whether the triangles were congruent or not based on 3 sets of data. And we know that in a triangle there are 6 elements. That means 3 sides and 3 angles. So for determining the congruency of two triangles, we need not know 6 sets of data. We should be in a position to choose the sufficient data for determining the congruency of triangles.